Hello, welcome or welcome back. I am that Radio Man, and today is another day, which means it is another daily Bible verse. Today is November 24th, 2025, and let's go ahead and step inside. And today's verse is going to be from Acts chapter 20, verse 24, and it says, "But my life is worth nothing to me unless I use it for finishing the work assigned to me by the Lord Jesus, the work of telling others the good news about the wonderful grace of God." And a quick explanation of this verse reflects Paul's commitment to his mission, emphasizing that his life is not valuable unless he fulfills his role in spreading the gospel and sharing God's grace with others. That one there is a good verse where it's Paul basically saying his life is meaningless without God and without him creating more disciples and just spreading the word of God. And back then, a lot of these teachers of the word were prosecuted and or persecuted, sorry, and martyrdoms, which is basically they were made a martyr, so they were murdered. So John the Baptist, that's another one of them. Paul imprisoned for it. There was quite a lot of people that were unfortunately taken captive or murdered during the time for proclaiming the word of or teaching the people the word of Jesus. And unfortunately, that actually still happens today in this day and age. But we just gotta pray that everyone is stays safe in these times of persecution, and we just gotta keep praising Jesus, keep teaching the people His word, no matter what happens. As that's what we're taught in the Bible. But I am trying to get set up for having a automatic shearing system for the sheep. I should probably see if I have a lead. Yeah, I do have leads. Because I'm gonna need leads. I need to make a dispenser. I may need a bow. I think that's a. Yeah, I think I might need one. So one. Whoa. Let's grab these. One, two, three. Some string. One, two, three. Because a dropper would just be the classic without it. Let's see, I need a bow. It has to be like a redstone dust. And then cobble. Dispenser, awesome, that's what I need. I gotta make like 9 shears. No, it's just gonna take up too much inventory space, so I should not do that. I know I need a hopper. I'm just gonna make one for now. I will need glass so I can see the sheep, of course. Then shears. I'll just, there you go. That's 5 right there already. I could just use that. Let's see, I got the dispenser. I need an observer. So I will need more. I also need another redstone dust. We gotta go, yep, here's nether quartz. And it should be something like, oh, I think it's 2 anyways. Yeah, it is 2. Observer, let's grab another redstone dust. Let's see what else I would need. I need the sand, so I need more glass. I don't think I have any glass in here. Let's see what I got. Yeah, got a whole lot of gold, that's for sure. Like 2 stacks of gold, almost a stack of others. Let's just put it all in here, just so I could have some more glass being cooked up. I live in a desert, so I could always, get more sands if I ever need it. Let's go ahead and start that. This is so much better than just having one furnace and having to wait for like hours upon hours. So that's why I have like a 16 furnace setup, which should just pretty much have this done. Here we go. I think that should be it. Let's just turn this off. Let's see. Yeah, it's all gone. Cool. Alright, I just grabbed the 20 there. That should be it. Okay. Now I'll probably have, yeah, the sheep pretty close to where they already are. Might as well just make it. Well, I do need grass blocks, so I'll have to put it in the grassy area. Well, I do have a silk touch, so let's just grab a one there. You know, I should probably have a bunch, just to be safe. I'm just gonna break this anyways. There we go. Since I already have another silk touch item, let's eat real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna have to first put the observer so it could read the block changes. And that should be, yep, you want the eyes, well, I call these eyes, I think it is like its little face. You want them to read the block change. I think you just gotta dig down 3, and then you're gonna need to get your chest. A double chest is usually the best you could do. And then a hopper. Make sure you're, let's see, it's kind of hard to do it when the block isn't a full block. I think I'll probably jump. Let's make sure it's facing, yep, okay. Make sure that is facing into the chest itself. So let's see, just test, put the sand in there, boom. And then you're gonna need a rail, shift, put the minecart hopper, and this allows blocks to be sucked through this block. So if you place one, boom, it went there, and now it's in the chest. And now I'm just gonna get sand so I can get out of here. You should probably also get, you will need more grass around this if you're not in a biome where you have grass. Like where I place this, I'm gonna need grass around this so it could spread. Because if you have one block right here, which is where the sheep will sit, it's gonna eat that block. It's gonna be dirt. It's gonna be dirt forever. But now we need a dispenser on top of this, just like that. And then this is where you will put the shears. So let's make 5 shears. I forgot I can't put them all in at once like that, but you do that. And then you just want to fill them up all the way. But you want to put a redstone dust right here so that it's gonna read that, or it should at least. Let's see. Yep, there it is. I just want to make sure it read that, and it did, and it was using the dispenser. See, uses it again. And then you're gonna want some glass around this so the sheep does not get out, and other things like a wolf don't get inside. So I just want to block it up. But now I want a sheep, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna grab a lead. Now lead a sheep here, pull it, close this pen up so nothing else runs away. And now we're gonna pull this sheep upward. Okay, and perfect. Now that lead is done. Oh, I already made that, but that should be turned into it. And I don't. Let's see. I don't want to waste the glass, but I will put a regular there and a glass on top so nothing gets into it. Just like that. And that should be all set there. This should hopefully grow back into grass. If not, I will also just replace it. I'll probably make that a little bit better so it's easier and looks better, but that is basically how you make one of the most basic auto shearing farms. And then you could also just put them right, basically side by side. Eating the grass, boom, perfect, and 2 right there. Wow, it automatically grew back and ate it once again. What the heck? That's honestly crazy right there. The double, that's insane. But let's go ahead and put the rest of this stuff in. Back over here. Let's see, I'll put those back in. I should actually probably block this off and make it the little like tadpole ponds for now. And hopefully the frogs don't swim away on me. Let's do that. Oh, of course. Of course. Oh, it's a nitwit, so it's not gonna ever have a job, so. But still, it's pretty frustrating. Let's go ahead and place more blocks. Yeah, let's do that. Or maybe I'll just have. See, I want to make fence around it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have fencing around that. Let's move this a little bit. There we go. Since I'm gonna probably expand that out, yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna actually grab sandstone walls. Let's grab some smooth sandstone as well, so I could expand this out. There we go. And then, yeah, just do. Oop, not like that. Let's keep going around here. And we'll definitely need more. However, let's put the torches back where I had them. And I'm also going to need like a fence gate, which I could make. Oh, I'm actually gonna sleep in this bed. Oh, it's not nighttime yet, even though everyone's all asleep now. There we go. Now I'm gonna sleep that night away. And then I'm gonna use a firework rocket to fly over. Because I know I have a lot more sand in here, yeah. Let's see, that any wood, yeah, okay. That's only, okay. Not what I want. Grab that though. Okay, looks good with me. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Probably split this. There we go, make 30 of that. And then another firework rocket to fly back over. I'm gonna make it closer for now. And then, yeah, right here could be where the fences are. But oh yeah, that's right. They still could jump over that if they ever wanted to. And I could have probably just gotten a. Let's grab the sticks from. Bro, stop. The sticks. I have like a fence, so I could just lead them, kinda. So I'm gonna have this like in the center, and then now I'm gonna make a fence gate. I'll probably just make 2 of them, just for the fun of it. And then we're gonna. Actually, I have a better idea. This here. Oops, not that though. There we go. Just like that. And I'm gonna have oak fence in the center. Like, oop. I think just like that will be fine. And that will be just holding them in place. I think they will still jump over, but you know, hopefully not. I'm gonna grab just 2. There's 1 and 2. Perfect. They're just gonna swim around until they grow up. Let's bring those water buckets back. I'll put the sandstone back over here. Maybe I could make some more torches. Just a torch around the place. There's 32. Let's have this all torched up, just like that. Place one up there for the fun of it. Let's place one here. Back here could be an issue. Right here. Yeah, let's have the corners. And then definitely around here. So that poor turtle in here that captured. There's definitely a dark spot there. One over there, one right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna light up all around. Even if it looks like it's all lit up, it could also not be. So I just wanna make sure the place is safe in case there's any intruders. Right here. Trying to get like also in the sand, so it's not like directly on a pathway. Don't exactly want that. Yeah, I'll just maybe there already is a torch right there. Guess I'll do it right there. I got some back there. Do that right there, and now I'll just probably torch around here. Yeah, I don't want any creepy crawlies near this. I have like a torch trail going towards the house. Both of them nearby. Let's have this dark spot, like right here. There we go. Could be torched up a lot better, but I just wanna have it all torched around so nothing's spawning in. All that goodness. Maybe I could place a torch up there, just have it hidden. But that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, see ya.